Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom? Like the world is moving forward, but you're stuck, suffocating under the weight of your own pain, failures, and regret? Maybe it's the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, a financial crisis, or even just waking up and feeling completely lost, with no sense of direction. I know it's hard to imagine climbing out of that darkness when all you see is failure. But let me tell you something you need to hear today. Rock bottom is not the end. In fact, it's the beginning of something incredible. Because when you've hit the bottom, there's only one direction left to go up. This isn't just a story about survival. This is about transformation. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn your life around, no matter how broken, hopeless, or lost you feel right now. By the end of this video, I hope you'll see that your greatest challenges can become your greatest comeback story. Chapter 1. Acknowledging the pain. Let's start by being honest with ourselves. When you're at rock bottom, it's painful. It's overwhelming. It feels like you're carrying a mountain on your shoulders. And for so many people, the first instinct is to numb that pain, to ignore it, to bury it under distractions, bad habits, or denial. But here's the thing. You can't heal what you refuse to face. You have to look at your situation head-on, no matter how ugly or scary it feels. Acknowledge the mistakes, the heartbreak, the choices that led you here. And don't do it with shame. Do it with honesty and compassion. Because the truth is, we're all human. We all fall. But falling doesn't define you. What defines you is how you choose to rise after the fall. So take a deep breath. Accept where you are right now. This is your starting point, not your final destination. Chapter 2. Finding your why. Once you've acknowledged where you are, it's time to ask yourself a powerful question. Why do I want to change? Your why is the fuel that will keep you going when the journey gets hard. Maybe it's your family, your dreams, your health, or even just the simple desire to finally feel happy and free. For me, my why came during a moment of complete despair. I realized I didn't want my story to end the way it was heading. I wanted to be proud of the person I saw in the mirror. I wanted to prove to myself and the world that I was capable of more. So take a moment to reflect. What's your why? Write it down. Keep it close. Because when the nights get long and the road feels impossible, this will be the light that keeps you moving forward. Chapter 3. Taking small, consistent steps. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to turn their life around is thinking they need to change everything overnight. But let me tell you this, small steps lead to massive change. When you're at rock bottom, even the smallest victories matter. Start with one thing, just one. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier, drinking more water, or spending 10 minutes a day journaling. These small, consistent actions may seem insignificant at first, but they're building momentum. They're teaching you discipline, and over time, they'll snowball into bigger, life-changing habits. Remember, you don't have to climb the whole mountain today. Just focus on taking the next step. Chapter 4. Surround yourself with positivity. You are the company you keep. If you're surrounded by negativity, people who tear you down, environments that drain you, it's like trying to grow a flower in the middle of a storm. Now is the time to protect your energy. Distance yourself from the people, habits, and environments that are keeping you stuck. Seek out those who inspire you, who push you to be better, who believe in your potential even when you don't. And if you don't have those people in your life yet, that's okay. There are books, podcasts, and online communities filled with wisdom and encouragement. Immerse yourself in positivity and watch how it transforms your mindset. Chapter 5. Learning to forgive yourself and others. One of the heaviest weights we carry is guilt for the mistakes we've made, for the opportunities we've missed, for the people we've hurt. But here's the truth. Holding on to guilt doesn't change the past. It only keeps you chained to it. Forgive yourself. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and now you know better. Let that guilt go so you can create space for growth. And if there are others who have hurt you, forgive them too. Not for their sake, but for yours. Holding onto resentment only poisons your heart. Set yourself free. Chapter 6. Celebrate every victory. As you start climbing out of rock bottom, don't wait for the big win to celebrate. Every small victory matters. Did you get out of bed when you didn't feel like it? Celebrate that. Did you complete one tiny step toward your goal? Celebrate that. These moments of celebration remind you that you're making progress. They fuel your confidence and keep you motivated. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Rock bottom isn't the end of your story. It's the foundation on which you can build the strongest, most resilient version of yourself. Your pain, your struggles, they're not meaningless. They're shaping you, preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. So don't give up on yourself. Take it one day at a time. Believe that you're worthy of success, of happiness, of love. And most importantly, know that no matter how dark it feels right now, the sun will rise again. Your comeback story is waiting. Are you ready to write it?